Hi, I'm Anson. I'm actually from Comfort Home Interior. I'm the ID for this cluster house in a freehold condo. This project is quite a rare property type, so it actually comes with unique highlights and challenges since we cannot renovate the way we do for regular HDB flats or condos. The home belongs to a couple who like interesting and unique designs. Since the house is surrounded by natural elements, we recreated a relaxing resort vibe indoors that is largely inspired by the houses in Bali as well as Europe. So at the same time, we also integrate a variety of smart home features for the house itself. The owners wanted a water feature at home as they found the sounds of running water very calming. So the fountain actually makes for the first good impression as you walk into the house. So instead of getting a built-to-order fountain, we actually built one using the tiles and connected the water pump to it since the owner had a specific look in mind. One fun detail is the cat feature tab that the wife actually bought it because they really love cats a lot. They actually have a total of 4 cats at the home. So for these projects, we use a lot of curves to soften the spaces, including the outdoor entrance. The first time we actually conceptualized it, the door actually looked like an egg. Since it's much longer than a usual door, we actually have to remeasure everything to make the outdoor work. The owner usually work from home, so they actually spend a lot of time here at the dining table. So with that in mind, we actually made the interior very cozy. We actually use simple wood, stone and cement feature for the look that is not too overwhelmed. Since they typically work at the dining area, we actually place a coffee station next to it. And we install water pipes here to accommodate the water dispenser as well as the coffee machines. Next to the dining table is a sofa. It's actually a very simple space where the owners just hang out and chat. Since the ceiling is high, we actually added a few wooden bins so the space won't look empty. Right opposite, we actually use a wooden feature wall to actually cover the household shelter, the DB area as well as the common toilet. We install the wall lights too so the owner can enjoy a softer ambience without using the downlights. Entering the common bathroom, you realize that we use a variety of textured white tiles. Apart from contrasting the wooden and earthy tone outside, it brightens out this space which doesn't get too much natural light. Moving on to the kitchen, it's sort of split into 2 areas, one being the peninsula. The other is a regular kitchen space. It can be closed off with a sliding glass door to keep the cooking flames in while the owners are cooking. The highlight is definitely the skylights and the half-circle window. They allow the natural light in and make the kitchen feel more open. Before the renovation, the kitchen used to be where the peninsula is, but we wanted to expand the space. That's why we combined it with a former outdoor service yard. This gives us more room for counters and storage that the owner needs. The wife has some particular design in mind for the full height cabinet storage, like a section to store her collection of chopping boards. As for the stairs, they were quite a challenge. Since it's a spiral staircase, we couldn't use regular carpentry to make the curves. Instead, we used partition that were cut into small triangle pieces and then pasted on the staircase to form the shape. Then we repeated the process of sanding and plastering about 5 times to get the current shape. So this entire process took us about 2 weeks. So for the husband, he worked in IT and is very tech savvy. He wanted to make sure every level has an access point for data coverage so that the Wi-Fi could run smoothly. This will mean that the electrical work is one of the critical components for a smart home setup. As a user of the smart home system, they went to an extent of setting out a dedicated server to monitor and control the lightings, power point and water pressure at home. The husband loved music too, so he set up a Sonos systems all around the house with built-in speakers in the false ceiling. There are about 10 to 12 speakers even in the bathroom. For the second floor, the owner wanted to keep the room simple and functional. One of these is the study room next to the stairs. It has the grey theme for a more modern and professional look. We didn't extend the upper cabinets all along the wall since the owner didn't need so much storage space, and it will make the space look cramped too. On the other side of the stairs is the simple entertainment room. We installed a cabinet for storage, and there are 2 reclining chairs that make you feel that you are in a cinema. The last room on this level is the master bedroom. We went with the wardrobe design in the master bedroom since the rattan mesh catch dust easily and can be troublesome to maintain. Combined with the greenery you see from the window, it actually brings out the relaxing resort feel. Previously, there were 2 bathrooms side by side on this level. Since the master ensuite was small, we combined them for a bigger bathroom. With this space, we set up a wall-mounted his and her sink against the tile feature wall. There's also a niche for the owner's toiletries. The most impressive part for the bathroom is the dome shower area. It was actually inspired by an Australia coastal interior design that we saw in the internet. It was also the hardest part to build because we had to carefully angle it so that we could install the necessary parts for the shower set. To achieve the curve, we actually had to use mini tiles that are even smaller than the usual KitKat tiles. The more challenging part here was that we need to study the structure of the house to really understand how the water pipes run. This helped for us to cater the 180-litre storage heater that powers the entire house and to make sure that the water doesn't take too long to heat up regardless of where the tap is turned on. Since the owners were very hands-on, I got to know them better and learn a lot from them through the project itself. There was once I stayed out with the husband until midnight while trying to figure out how to configure the staircase lights. During the process, he looked really very happy while explaining things to me, so I can really understand how passionate he was about the IT and the lightings. This was a very interesting project for me that while being very challenging, it also gave me the chance to create a unique home fully equipped with the digital features that the owner had envisioned.